Stretch and breath meditation. In this practice, we will be doing some simple stretches in standing posture, followed by a sitting meditation, bringing awareness to the present moment experiences, exploring this body as it stretches and moves in a gentle way, the sense of discovery rather than being a competition or a success or a failure. Just becoming curious to whatever is arising in this body in this moment. Maybe experimenting with eyes closed or sometimes eyes open, whatever it suits for you in this moment. Now, finding a place where you can be yourself and having space to do this practice. Deliberately coming to standing with both feet a width apart and also knees unlocked so that the legs can be bent slightly, letting the arms simply hang by your sides and aligning your head with your spine, letting the body be upright but not uptight, with a sense of dignity and presence but without being stiff, letting the shoulders drop and relax. The intention of this practice is not to be pushing yourself beyond the limits, rather, becoming aware of all the body sensations and feelings while doing gentle stretches and move, honoring the limits to the body in every moment as best you can. Also, letting go of any tendency to push beyond your limits. If you have any physical problems like neck, back, or knee injuries, kindly seek the advice of your doctor or an health professional before you start this practice. Or at times, being very gentle with the movements, or just keeping the movements, just staying in the neutral position and returning to the beginning of the next movement or stretches. Cultivating the awareness of this body, whether it is moving or whether it is resting. As you stand here, coming to focusing on the breath, sensations of the breath in the front of the body, right down in the lower abdomen. Sensations of the body as you breathe in, and the sensations of the body as you breathe out. Whenever you're ready, slowly beginning to move both your arms along the sides of the body and bringing it and pausing for a moment when both arms are in parallel to the ground. And again, slowly moving the arms to just past the shoulders and reaching up above the head. Keeping both arms above the head parallel to each other. And as you do this, being aware of the breath, also noticing any changes in the sensations of the body or the breath, while continuing to hold both arms above the head in this way, noticing the sensations of the muscles of the feet, back, arms, and all the way up to the fingers as you hold both hands in this position. Maybe sensing any tension or discomfort. Include your awareness to sense the breath. On the next out breath, releasing the stretch and bringing both arms very slowly down along the sides of the body. Perhaps letting the palms and fingers face upwards as both arms comes very slowly. Taking time to become aware of the changing patterns of the sensations in the arms right now in this moment. And now gently resting both arms along the sides of the body. Noticing the after effects of the stretch. Maybe closing the eyes and sensing whatever sensations you might find in this body in this moment. Also becoming aware of the breath. And now, whenever you're ready, stretching up the right arm above the head as if picking a fruit from the tree. Slowly moving your arms along the body, passing the shoulders and bringing it above the head. Also letting your left knee lift from the floor. Letting the arm stay above the head, looking beyond your right hand. Noticing the sensations around the right arms, armpits. Tuning into the sensation of stretch on the other side of the body. On the next out breath, bringing the right arm from the top of the head slowly down, very slowly, noticing the sensation, the muscles of the right shoulder and upper back as you're doing this movement. And now bringing the right arm rest on the side of the body. And now tuning into the sensations of the body in this resting position. Maybe closing the eyes to sense the changes in the body. After effects of stretching in this way. Standing here breathing. And now stretching the left arm above the head, slowly as if reaching the fruit on the tree. Moving the left arm, passing the shoulders and above the head. And while doing this, lifting your lifting the right heel just above the floor to support this stretch. Noticing the effects of the stretching in the left arm along the left side of the body, arms and armpits, and also sensing the tightness on the other side of the body. Tuning into the sensations of this body in this stretch as best you can. And now letting the right heel come back to rest on the floor, gently allowing the left arm to slowly, very slowly and gently coming back to rest on the side of the body. Simply standing in this posture, breathing, becoming aware of the sensations of this body right now after having done the stretch. Remembering to listen to the wisdom of this body in this moment, honoring the body, knowing the limits and the edges of this body, simply becoming aware of the sensations of the body as the body moves and stretches. Standing here, moving this way, breathing. On the next in-breath, now stretching both arms, moving both arms along the sides of the body, passing the shoulder and bringing it above the head. Slowly noticing both arms in this position. Becoming aware of both arms and hands parallel to each other. And when you're ready, moving both arms gently over to the right side and letting the left hips move towards the left side so that the body makes an arch right from the feet to the torso and up to the head and arms. Noticing stretch sensations on the left side of the body and slight squeeze on the right side of the body. And remembering to breathe. And now gently and slowly moving to the central position, remaining in this position and tuning into the sensations of the both sides of the body. On the next in-breath, moving both arms to the other side of the body, the left side, and letting the right hip gently rising outwards. And now noticing the stretch on the right side of the body and sensations of tightness or squeeze on the left side. On the next in-breath, coming back to the central position. And now slowly bringing both arms down, passing the shoulders, sensing the muscles involved in the arms, forearms as you move down, and gently coming to rest both arms on the sides of the body. Now arms and shoulders relaxed, feet firmly on the floor, with the head aligned to the back. Aware of the breath, breathing all the way in and all the way out. Noticing the sensations throughout the body. Also noticing the changing patterns of sensations in the body. Are there any difference in the sensations between the right and the left side of the body? And now, whenever you're ready, beginning to do some shoulder rolls. In this, first moving both the shoulders up to bring it closer to both ears, and then moving the shoulders back so that both shoulder blades come closer to each other. And then following that, slowly bring the shoulder down, and later slowly bringing the shoulder to the front of the body. Gently trying to do these movements in sequence, slowly and steadily to roll the shoulders. Doing this in your own pace, remembering to breathe while doing these shoulder rolls. Whenever ready, rolling the shoulders on the opposite direction, shifting the direction with all awareness, and again doing it in your own pace. Also being aware of breathing in and breathing out. And now coming to rest as best you can, allowing to tune into the after effects of the stretch. Noticing any tightness or tension or bracing, or maybe any sense of softness in the body. And when you're ready, now moving the head. For this movement, bringing the chin closer to the chest as much as possible, then moving the head slowly to the left side to come closer to the left shoulder, and then moving the head to the right side to come closer to the right shoulder, and then finally bring it back to the front. Gently and slowly to do all these steps in your own pace. Also remembering to tune into the breath. When ready, reversing the direction of the movements of the head. Now coming to rest the head, standing in the neutral position, noticing the sensations of the after effects of this movement, becoming aware of the sensations of breath, letting the body be as it is. And now, gently and slowly moving from the standing posture to come to sitting, becoming aware of every moment as you make this change, becoming fully aware of this body moving, feet, hips, upper body, arms, and head as you're moving. And now coming to sitting on a straight back chair or on the cushion or on the meditation stool, taking time to establish a comfortable sitting position. If using a chair, if possible, moving away from the support of the chair, having your body self supported with both feet flat on the floor, with hands on the thighs or lap. If sitting on the floor, it is helpful to have your knees touch the floor so that your knees are lower than your hips. Sitting upright but not uptight, and having your head and neck aligned with your back, allowing your front, your chest to become open, and letting the short shoulders to drop, and having a definite sense of taking the sitting posture, bringing the intention of this practice, being awake and alert in this body, in this posture that is dignified and balanced. Allowing your eyes to close gently if that feels comfortable, or letting the gaze soften. And now becoming aware of the fact that you're breathing, gathering and bringing attention and letting it settle on the movements of the breath. Noticing the constant changing of the sensations of the breath as the breath moves in and as the breath moves out. As best you can, simply allowing the breath to breathe itself. And now focusing the sensation of the breath in the lower abdomen, the belly, sensations of gentle stretching of the abdominal wall as you breathe in, and gentle falling of the abdominal wall as you breathe out. The sense of curiosity, following the breath all the way during each in breath and all the way during each out breath, moment by moment. For the next while, focusing on the sensations as you breathe out. And now, for a while, focusing on the sensations as you breathe in. Now, becoming aware of the sensations of the breath for the whole duration of the in breath and the whole duration of the out breath. Now, breath as a whole, just letting the awareness rest on the movements of the breath as best you can. And of course, mind will wander from the breath, and that's what minds do. When you notice that your awareness is no longer is on the breath, simply pausing and registering where the mind has gone. Maybe it has gone to the thoughts of planning or daydreaming or worrying. Releasing your tension from there, and with kindness and gentleness, bringing it back to the sensation of the breath, rising and falling of the lower abdomen. Remembering that mind will wander many times, breath is always there to return to, the anchor to reconnect you to the present moment, here and now, allowing you to make a fresh start every time the mind wanders. This breath, this moment, simply being aware of each breath and noticing that each breath is slightly different, allowing the sense of curiosity to exploring each breath moment by moment, and using this silence now to practice this on your own. Checking from time to time if the awareness is on the breath, just as this breath coming in and just as this breath going out. Perhaps noticing slight pause in between the end of each out breath and the beginning of the each in breath. Slight pause in between the end of each in breath and the beginning of the following out breath. Remembering that we are not trying to achieve any particular state or trying to get anywhere or even trying to relax or getting rid of things, just simply resting in the stillness of being here and now. In this way, noticing the patterns of mind, not needing to change anything, not needing to be in a certain way, as it is, as we find them in this moment. The mind will wander away, and that's what mind does. Noticing where it's gone without giving yourself a hard time, gently and kindly bringing it to the focus of your attention, sensations of the breath in this moment. Breath being the anchor for the present moment awareness. When you're ready, allowing the awareness expand around the movements of the breath to include the sensations of the whole body, all the way out to the skin, perhaps getting a sense of contact of the air with the skin, being aware of the breath in the larger awareness of sensations in the whole body, sensations of touch, pressure, or warmth, weight of the body on the chair or cushion, sensations of touch of the hands on the thighs or to each other, sensations of the body or feet coming in contact with the floor or the chair, getting a sense of the body as a whole sitting here in this moment. Perhaps noticing how the sensations are rising, staying, and disappearing without the need to change anything or wanting to be different in any way. Perhaps bringing each part of the body in the center stage of awareness, feet, legs, thighs, buttocks, lower back, upper back, abdomen, chest, arms, head and neck, the whole body sitting here in this moment, the whole body breathing in and breathing out. From time to time, when sitting in this way for longer, we can become aware of the intense sensations or discomfort of the body, noticing the intensity of those sensations. Either you can make a choice to move from the discomfort or stay with the discomfort. If you make a choice to move from the discomfort, then slowly moving the body, letting this movement itself as part of the meditation, being aware of the intentions to move, the movement itself, and after effects of this movement. You may also choose not to move and stay in stillness. If so, seeing if you can move closely towards the sensations of the discomfort, maybe finding any sensations of throbbing, pulsing, bracing, tightness, whatever sensations might be, exploring the edges of these sensations as best you can, noticing shifting and changing patterns of these sensations, breathing into these sensations and breathing out from these sensations, being gentle and curious to whatever is arising. The sense of discovery, not wanting to fix anything or change anything, letting it be as they are, as you find them. When the intense sensation stops pulling attention, letting go, and simply returning to the sensations of sitting here in this moment, in this space, sensing the body as a whole, breathing. Just this body sitting right here, right now, breathing. Simply including and cradling all the sensations of this body in this spatial awareness. In the next few minutes of this practice, bringing your awareness to the sensations of breath in the lower abdomen, sensing each in breath and each out breath. Perhaps congratulating yourself for taking this time to nourishing yourself, knowing that this breath is always here to anchor your awareness to the present moment.